Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me-ish using the Colourpop Holiday Collection 2 holiday items. This is the star of the show, which is All I See Is Magic palette. Look how pretty this is, and I'm also wearing one of their holiday lip colors. If you want to see how the holiday items perform, especially the All I See Is Magic palette, go ahead and keep on watching. So we're first going to start off by priming our eyelids. This is going to be the MAC Prep and Prime 24 Extend eyeshadow base. Just going to take a little bit and spread it out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation in 128 Warm Nude, and we're going to take a little bit and apply it on the lids. Using my Morphe M224 concealer brush. You just need very little, but clearly I took a lot. And we're going to take the Beauty Blender, we're going to blend this out. I'm going to take a little bit of my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm going to take my Lexi 233 Large Fluff Brush, and I'm just going to set from the brow bone to the crease so it's going to be easier for blending. Just literally taking really little. And then I'm also going to take the leftover, I'm going to tap it on top of my brows, because I feel like in doing that it's going to make my brows last a little bit longer. So I am super excited because I got the Colourpop Cosmetics Holiday 2 launch for their holiday products. I got mostly everything besides their ultra glossy lips and one other ultra matte lip, because those are the colors I just wouldn't wear as often, and I don't really wear gloss. I like the OG lipsticks, and then I like liquid lipsticks, and that's pretty much all I wear. Don't really wear much lip gloss because I feel like I hate it when the wind gets on my lips when I'm wearing lip gloss, and then it like streaks all over my face. So I got the Colourpop All I See Is Magic palette. I did use this once other time just to test it out, and I'm very impressed, so I'm gonna use this today. I also got the Colourpop Dusk Till Dawn Super Shock palette. I don't think we'll be using any of these today though, but I do plan on doing a look with these, and it's so pretty because it's mint green, it's a mint color, or a seafoam green possibly, but it's like a mint packaging for the holidays, and it's so pretty. They do have one re-promote for this palette, and it's going to be Babykins, which was launched last holiday as well. And I also got 2 of the highlighters, so I'm so excited. And these also have the mint green, seafoam green packaging. Just so pretty, and I look at just this like exterior packaging though. How cute is that? And I got 9 of the ultra matte lips. I love the ultra matte lips from Colourpop, so I'm going to be so excited to swatch these for you guys. So yeah, let's get on to the eye look. Like I said, today we're going to be using the All I See Is Magic palette, and this palette is so pretty. Look how pretty this packaging is. It's like dreamy and just so beautiful. And it comes with 15 eyeshadows. Looks like this, and I just love it. It's so pretty, but today I'm going to a Friendsgiving with a couple of my friends, and I think I'm going to be doing like more of a Thanksgiving look, so I'm going to be using more of the orangey warm tones, bronzy tones possibly, but I did use the pink, this like pinky burgundy, and this sparkly purple, and they're very pigmented, I would have to say. I would have to say that this goes on brighter on the lids than it does look in the palette. I thought it'd be a little bit darker, but it does go on a little bit brighter than you see in the palette, but other than that I really enjoy it. So let's get on to doing this eye look. I'm first going to start off with a transition shade. I'm going to take my Morphe M502, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I believe this is going to be called Go Wish right here. It's like a light peachy color. I also wanted to mention that there is one also repeating pressed powder shade, and it's going to be Top Notch. That's part of their existing pressed eyeshadow line already, which I don't mind because I actually really do like the Top Notch eyeshadow, so I like that it's in a palette. So back to applying my transition shade. So I'm just going to lightly dust this, well not dust, I'm going to pop it into my crease as my transition shade. And my brows are Benefit, Goof Proof, and Ka-Brow, and then a little bit of the Precisely My Brow for the tail of my brows, because I feel like it helps me precisely like wing, has that sharp line, you know. And these shadows do have a little bit of a kickback, but I feel like with shadows that are very pigmented and easy to blend, they will have a little bit of fallout, whereas when it's dry, it's going to be very hard to blend and no fallout really. So if that makes sense, it is very similar and the same as regular Colourpop shadows that they have on their existing line. I just want to do something like simple and like Thanksgiving, but I do plan on using this emerald green in this palette because it's so pretty. Like, this is so pretty. Now I'm going to take my Morphe R37, part of their Rose Gold collection. I'm going to take this shade right here, and I believe this is called Imperial, this orangey shade right here, light orangey shade, and I'm going to pop that into the crease as well. And obviously you just want to make sure everything is blended and no harsh lines. That's why I'm like taking time to just blend it out. And then I'm going to take this Morphe M573 and I'm going to take the shade Top Notch and apply this in the outer corners. And you just want to layer it on top. You don't want to go like apply Top Notch to its full potential and then it's going to be very hard to blend out. You can slowly layer it and then it'll be the intensity that you like, instead of like packing it on and then having too much to blend out and it looking like not as nice. I go back with my Morphe R37, taking that Imperial color because I kind of lost it, and I'm gonna just blend it over top. And I kind of wanted to deepen the Top Notch shade just a little bit more, so I'm going to be taking my Morphe R39. It's just like a 217 type brush, going back in with Top Notch. And you can literally like pound it in, and then it will like sink, your brush will sink in, as you can see, and then it will just like help you build a crease and give more definition. And once you feel like there's no more color left on your brush, you can like drag it into the inner corners just to have everything blend easily. I'm gonna apply my lid shade. I'm gonna be taking this BH Cosmetics flat shader brush, and I want to take this shade right here, and I believe it's called 1111. And it's a really like rose gold pinky shade with sparkles, as you can see. Or I want to possibly mix them with this shade right here called Pitter Patter. And this is a very like Thanksgiving shade, this one right here. I think I might apply Pitter Patter first and then 1111 on top to make it like pop out a little bit more. So that's possibly what I'm going to do, and I think that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take Pitter Patter. I also would like to mention that this like foam right here where you see with the sparkles is also like, I don't know what the word for it is, but it's not matte like their usual eyeshadow palette, so this is easier to clean off and the shadows won't cling on to the palette as much. I think it's like plastic probably, I don't know, but it's way easier to clean off because it is not matte, so the colors will not stick onto the shadow, to the palette. So I'm going to take Pitter Patter, and I'm also going to emphasize it with some, make it more like metallic with my Laura Geller Spackle Mist. And then just apply it onto the lid, and then we can, ooh, that is really pretty. I'm going to take this Luxie 229 brush. It's called the Tapered Blending. I'm just going to blend out the edges because I don't really want it to be like a half cut crease. That is really pretty. Okay, moving on to the next eye. Even though I don't like to have, I'm not aiming for a half cut crease, I do like to use the tip of my eyeshadow brush to carve it out. And then I'll just blend it out later. I'm going to take 1111 and I'm just going to pat it on the center kind of. Just kind of like highlight it a little bit. I don't want it to overpower Pitter Patter, so I'm just only taking a little bit. I go back in with our Morphe R39, that 217 brush, and I'm going to take Top Notch to blend out Pitter Patter. With my Morphe R37, taking Imperial once more, just a little bit, and further blend everything out. I'm first going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in 105 Natural Beige in the center of my face. I'm just going to squeeze a little on the back of my hand. My same Morphe M224 brush, I'm just going to apply it to the center. I think I've done it in a couple videos already. And then just blend it out with a beauty blender. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in 128. Just like to also put a little bit on top of my forehead where I put the L'Oreal Infallible, because then it just blends everything together. Like mushes them together, I guess. I have a little bit left of my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger, which I will apply on the area of my nose, but I'm going to use my Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Concealer in Medium Tawny to correct under my eye. So I'm just going to correct under my eyes, and then I'm going to take this time to also clean up the shadow. So I'm going to blend out my Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Concealer. And I'm going to take my Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custurd from Nars. I am literally scraping the edges. And I'm just going to make 3 stripes across my nose, basically. And then I'm going to try to get a little bit more to cover this darkness I have right here under my chin. And then to highlight my face, I'm going to use the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in Custurd. And then for this, I usually just now do 3 stripes. Just going to blend this out. Just going to bake under my eyes and then set the center of my face with my RCMA No Color Powder. Okay, I may have applied just a little bit too much RCMA powder all over my mouth. Oh my god, how embarrassing. So we're going to be blending this bakage off of our face. Taking my Sigma, what is this called? Tapered highlighting brush, F35. And I'm first going to concentrate on blending corners or the sides of my nose first. And then I'm going to take my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Light Plus. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and then I'm going to wipe off that RCMA No Color Powder just so we ensure that there's like no flashbacks, because this is like a whiter powder. And I'm just going to blend. I usually like to tap it first, and then I blend off. And I like to lightly set the rest of my face using the Luxie 518 large powder brush. I like to use any large powder brush, but I'm currently using this Luxie one. I literally just dab a little bit, and the Mineralize Skinfinish is very lightweight, so you don't have to worry about being very heavy, feeling very heavy. So, go warm up my face just a little bit. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs TanTastic bronzer, the Omega bronzer. Sorry, my mirror is broken. I don't want to show you that. I am going to be taking my Morphe M435, this angled blush brush, but I've been loving it to use it as bronzing up my whole face. I like to take my Morphe E2 and just like pat everything and blend out all the harsh lines. I like to contour right after, and the contour I'm using today is going to be the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I'm going to take all 3 of the contour shades. And I'm going to be using my Morphe E48. I'm just going to dip into a little bit of each contour powder and contour. And then we're going to make this contour sharper. I'm going to also use the RCMA No Color Powder once more to wipe this bakage off of my contour area. And we're going to smoke out the lower lash line. Be taking my Morphe M431, taking Top Notch. We're just going to smoke it out. And then with my Luxie brush, I'm going to, if I can find it, my Luxie 231 Small Tapered Blending, I'm going to take Imperial, and I'm going to blend that out. And then I'm going to apply some eyeliner. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel in this is in Rococo. This is like a lighter brown than brown out, the one that I used to use but I ran out. So I got Rococo, and I'm going to tight line and then apply it on my lower waterline as well. So I'm back and I actually applied some lashes. I'm wearing the KoKo Lashes Goddess Lashes today, and the mascara that I put on is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. Apply some blush. I'm going to take my Morphe E4 angled brush, and I'm going to take my Tarte Big Blush Book 3. I'm going to mix a couple of these. I'm going to take Mindful right here, and then I'm going to take Kindred. Okay, I look like a freaking clown right now. We're going to blend this out. And then I'm going to set my brows using the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer Mascara. I'm going to highlight my inner corners. I'm going to take one of the highlighters. I'm going to take, I believe it is called Taffy. I'm not sure. Like I said, these are their pressed highlighters. And I'm going to take this one, this shade right here. It's like a light champagne color, but it has like reflex of pink in it. That'd be really nice. So I'm going to take another pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431. It's a clean one. I'm going to dab it, and then I'm going to spray a little bit of my Spackle Mist from Laura Geller. A little bit of that, and I'm going to apply it as a highlighter for my face, and I believe this is the color Taffy. I will leave the products I am using down below so you'll know which ones that I'm using. This is the Anastasia A23 brush. I'll be taking the MAC Oh Darling Extra Dimension highlighter for the rest of my face, because I feel like taking the Taffy highlighter will look kind of unnatural to have the pink gleam. I'm going to highlight my nose. So I'm back and I applied some mascara on my lower lashes. This is my L'Oreal Infallible. It's not the Infallible. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara that I love to apply on my lower lashes. So now we're going to swatch some of the Ultra Matte lips that I got. There were 10 that launched, I believe, and I purchased 9 of them. They launched really unique shades for the holidays. They launched like a dark brown, I think, like a cool tone brown. So I'm really excited to swatch them, so let's get started. So this is the packaging for the Ultra Matte lips. They say Holiday 2017 right here. I don't know if my camera will focus. It's really cute. They have the cursive Ultra Matte lips, and this one is called Lil Pump, which is so cute. So I'm going to apply, I'm not going to be applying any like lip liner or anything. I just want you to see the true shade of the Ultra Matte lip. So this is Lil Pump, and these are their Ultra Matte lips. They didn't launch any Ultra Satin lips for the holidays, unfortunately. I know many people love their Ultra Satin lip formulas, which I do as well, but I'm fine with the Ultra Matte lips because I love liquid lipsticks anyways. So this shade right here is Lil Pump, and according to the site, so this right here is Lil Pump. I feel like it's a gray tone dusty mauve. I love mauves, and this is really, really pretty. I think dusty is a really good word to describe it. So the first shade is going to be Lil Pump, and this is described as a dusty pale mauve according to Colourpop's website, and it's super pretty. The next one that I'm going to be swatching is called Lightweight, and Lightweight is described as a dusty brown color. So like I said, there's nothing currently on my lips. I just wiped off Lil Pump. So this one right here is Lightweight, and this is a dusty brown. It's so pretty because I'm such a mauve-y person, so it's very close to home. So my next color is called Fragile Things, and this is described as a dusty plum brown. That sounds like something I'm also very likely to wear, so let's see how it looks on. One right here is Fragile Things, and it's such a pretty color. It's like a dramatic fall color, but it's not too dramatic. Like, you would still be able to wear this out if you don't feel like, if you're not comfortable with wearing dramatic colors, if that makes sense. Like, it's still wearable, but it's not like dramatic like Mamacita from Colourpop. So this is super pretty. Oh my god. And the next color I have is going to be Flurries, and this is going to be a mauvey pink. That's what it's described on the Colourpop website. I'm just going to read off their website because they are going to be the best experts to describe these colors. I'm not very good at it, so this is going to be a mauve pink. Right here is going to be Flurries, and it's a super pretty mauvey pink. If you're into these kind of colors, it's super pretty. I wouldn't wear this probably every day because I feel like these type of pinks, I would only wear them with certain like eye looks, in my opinion. Because I usually like more of the dusty mauve pinks or the brown mauve colors, something like that. Like Beeper or something like nude, you know, but this is still really pretty. So my next color is going to be Take a Pixi, and this is going to be described as a dusty beige color, which I hope is like a color that is really up my alley because I love to wear like these beigey nudes. Ooh, this Take a Pixi is my favorite of this collection. This is literally my most favorite color from the 9 that I bought so far. This would be an everyday color for me. I think I'm going to have to get a backup of this. Take a Pixi is so pretty. It is legit like the colors that I aim to wear every single day, and this kind of lip color goes with everything, and I'm literally in love. So if you like these type of colors, Take a Pixi I definitely recommend. So it's so pretty. My next color is going to be Snowfleek, and this is called a rusty. This is described as a rusty red, and let's apply it. My lips are getting a little bit dry now, so pray for me. So pretty. This is the type of color that makes your teeth look super, super, super white. It is so pretty, and I I love reds for the holiday. Reds I feel like just look good on everybody, so you're gonna have to get Snowfleek. It is currently sold out on the Colourpop website, but let's hope that they're gonna restock this because everybody needs to grab one in the Snowfleek shade. So the next one I have is called Starcrossed, and this is described as a deep berry red, and don't mind my lips, I really can't get off the red lipstick. On the residual red lipstick off my lips, so I just had to dab my beauty blender that had my powder and everything over it. So my lips are getting real dry right now. So this one right here is Starcrossed, and it's described as a deep berry red, like I said, and it is so pretty, this deep berry lip. And this is Cloudscape, and this is described as a muted chocolate color. This doesn't really look like Limbo, the one that, I don't know if they still have the Limbo liquid lip actually, but Limbo was more of like a brown red, I feel like, and this is more of like a chocolate brown red. So let me swatch. So like every time I mush my lips together, the top lip picks up what's on the bottom lip, so my bottom lip has nothing, and my top lip has like too much. Not one of my favorites. So the very last color, and this is described as a deep berry brown, and this is called Arabesque. Sorry if I butchered it, but my lips are on fire right now, so excuse that. This one right here is the very last ultra matte lip that I have to swatch for you, and this is Arabesque. Arabesque, I believe it's called. So this is the end of my tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed my kind of get ready with me on the Colourpop Holiday Collection 2 video and lip swatches. I ended up wearing Take a Pixi. This is my favorite color of all. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.